G'day mates. The Bleep Eclipse is making an incredibly strong case for being the best CPAP mask on the planet. And I've got some incredible data to back up those claims. It's lightweight, it's leak free, it's completely headgear free, which means you've got nothing wrapped around your face, no clips or straps digging in, no pressure points, just a perfect seal and quiet comfort all night long. What really sets it apart is the mask performance data on Sleep HQ, and we're going to take a look at this now. So it's currently ranking #1 out of over 100 masks on Sleep HQ. It's the best. But when we have a look at the different metrics here, it is ranking #1 for leak, #3 for usage, and #4 for AHI. All right, which is just incredible. And what's even more impressive is it's actually losing a lot of points based on its relatively low popularity. Not many people know about this mask. Believe it or not, they should, and they probably will after this video. The data doesn't lie. And this tiny little mask is performing at an elite level. And what I love most is it didn't come from a $40 billion giant like ResMed or Philips with millions of dollars to throw at R&D. It came from just an everyday CPAP user, just like you, who was sick of all the shit designs and they decided to make something better. Now the guy's name is Stuart Hetherington, I call him Stuperman, and this is his baby, the Bleep Eclipse. It's a great story. While I've got you here, let's quickly take a look at some of this other data here because there's some really fascinating insights. And if you want to check out this data, you can do so yourself. Just sign up for a Sleep HQ account, come over here to Mask Analytics, and then you can sort the data however you want. Let's just say you're wanting to find ResMed full face mask with the lowest leak. Select brand, ResMed, type full face, and then come over here where it says overall, and we're going to choose leak. We've also got usage, pressure, AHI popularity. We're going to choose leak. There we go. All right, so the F20. This is the non-magnetic, this is the for her, it's all the F20. So when it comes to the ResMed mask, the full face one, if you're looking for one that has a great leak, the F20 is the best. And this is really interesting. So check this out, the top 5 are all pillow masks. And I've been saying this for 20 years now, guys. If you want great results, forget about the full face mask. Like, I understand if you need to use it, if you've tried this, you've given it 4 weeks, you can't do it, you tried mouth tape, you tried chin straps, whatever. Use your full face mask, I don't care. But if you want great results, your pillow masks, this one here is the Nova Micro. It is currently #2. And then you got the P10, another pillow mask, #3. They're just so superior because you get better leak, and because that pressure is delivered straight into your nose, right? It like has the dilatory effect, widens up the nose, improves nasal breathing. You get the humidification effect from nasal breathing. Nasal breathing is gold. It is pure gold. It's the way we were born to breathe. This is designed to eat. This is designed to breathe. Okay, and there's lots more. I won't go into it now. I'm rambling. All right, but nasal pillow masks, top 5 there. But check this out, right? Out of the top 20, there are 2 full face masks. 3. Let's have a look. So we've got the Evora full face mask coming in 11th overall. So it's the top performing full face mask. Right there, you have it. The Evora Full from Fisher & Paykel. Coming in closely behind that at number 13, the F20. We saw the F20 before. And then we've got the Löwenstein Leaner. Now, if we tap on the leaner, this is really interesting because I've done a few videos on this too, guys. Check this out, leak rate out of all the masks, coming in #5. And when I did that video, what did I say? It's a fantastic mask if you want a great seal, all right? All right, so we know the Bleep Eclipse is smashing a home run when it comes to the mask performance data right here on Sleep HQ. Millions upon millions of nights analyzed, it is numero uno. But what about the subjective feedback from real users? Let's check that out. Now, they do sell this mask on Amazon. I would recommend that you don't buy it on Amazon, buy it from the Bleep store. I'll put a link down below, and that way you're not just buying Bezos another super yacht. You can buy old mate Superman a super yacht instead. All right, but we've got it here, 4.6 out of 5 stars, which is incredibly good. That's over 9 out of 10, in case you couldn't work that out. Incredibly good. All right, now let's read some of these reviews, shall we? What have we got here? Life-changing CPAP experience. I've been using the Bleep Eclipse nasal mask for my CPAP therapy over the past 7 nights. It's a game changer. Unlike traditional masks with bulky headgear, the Eclipse is incredibly light and comfortable. Great product, best sleep in years. I liked this system before, but this upgrade is awesome. 100 times more comfortable and effective than any other mask I've tried. Perfect solution for multiple CPAP mask and headgear issues. I could go on for days, guys. Lots of reviews there. Go and read them for yourself. But the good news is this real world user feedback is backing up what we're seeing in Sleep HQ, which is really important. Now, I'll give you a few tips on how I like to wear the Bleep Eclipse. So what I like to do is, I like to trim these up a little bit, the stickers. If you haven't seen these before, I'll show you what they look like. These are the halos. And a lot of people complain that it's like, what do they say? It's like the Gillette razor blade model where you got to keep buying these little stickers. Most people are getting this through their medical insurance in the US, all right? If you're not in the US, check out the Sleep HQ shop. But if you're in the US, I'll just quickly show you these insurance codes. Actually, I'll just show you it and then I'll link in the description down below. You can check it out for yourself. All right, so this is the DME insurance providers and the VA. And here's all the information, everything you need to go. Here's all the stockists, all the codes here that you need. All right, so if you've got insurance, just get it on your insurance. You get the mask system, the halos through insurance. From Lincare, Apria, all the big names stock it these days. Where was I? Oh yeah, what I do is I just grab these Witch Hazel wipes, and you can use these with any mask. What they do is they remove all the dirt and grease from your skin, so it makes the skin quite sticky instead of greasy. So you just grab a wipe out. You can use the same wipe a few times as well. They're not expensive, like $8 or something. Give your nose a good wipe. So let's just say you're using a full face mask. Give your skin a really good wipe right around. Right? Give it a really good wipe. You're gonna have to just excuse my furry stomach for a second. Just give it a good dry. And now my skin, it's so sticky now that all that grease is removed. So now when I'm putting these on, this is important here. Actually, I might try and bring this up a bit closer. Now what I want to do, this is important, all right? I'm going to go underneath my nose here. Now I want to try and keep this level with my nostrils. I want to hold it here, and then I want to just peel up this part. Yeah, I want to keep the middle halo sitting flush. I don't want it going like that. I want to keep it like that. So try and keep it like that. And then I'm just going to wrap around that. Okay. Once again, try and keep that middle flush. Keep it flush and just try and wrap around the sticker. That's it. Beautiful. So now you can see that the actual metal rings, the halos, they're not up on an angle. They're sitting quite flat. And if you look at this, that sits quite flat as well. So now, that's it. And as you can see, it's quite strong. Look at that. Tip number 2, although the mask is extremely lightweight, because there is no head straps anchoring it to your head, even just the weight of the tube here, especially when it's attached to your 6-foot CPAP tube, you can feel like this slight pulling of the mask on your nose, which is quite annoying. So I highly recommend you invest in, it's a big investment, a hose clip. Right, here they are on Amazon. And what you can do is you get your little hose clip here and you can anchor it to maybe your shirt, if you wear a bed shirt, or your pillow, whatever it does, but basically it provides an anchor and that reduces the drag on the mask pulling down. Alternatively, you can check out a hose lift, which is like a pole that sort of elevates the tube and once again takes the weight off the tube, and those hose lifts are great as well. All right? Anyway, mates, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, check out Sleep HQ, and if you're struggling with traditional CPAP masks, you might like to check out, boop, the Bleep Eclipse. Have a great day. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Stuart Hetherington, founder of Bleep. And this thing strapped to my head like some face-sucking alien is a CPAP mask. You don't need to know anything about sleep apnea to understand that wearing one of these is a one-way ticket to Show Island. I you not. And if you're one of the 18 million unfortunate souls who've been diagnosed with sleep apnea like me, this mask is what the big boys in the industry call an answer to the problem. While PAP is the gold standard for treatment, it may not surprise you that less than 50% of people actually stick with therapy. And why would they? The masks are huge, and they're uncomfortable. They make your face look like you've been playing tic-tac-toe with a 3-year-old. It's no wonder people stop using the things. They're awful. Well, I give a about sleep, so I decided to do something about it. I spent the past 8 years and practically every penny I had researching a better way that those of us that need a CPAP machine at night could sleep with one. And today I'm proud to introduce Eclipse Sleep Solution, only from Bleep. At just 1 ounce, this thing's comfortable. It's lightweight, fits anyone, and lets you sleep in any position, and keeps you from whistling like Thomas the Train. The best part is, it actually works. This thing isn't just good, it's f***ing great. In fact, we think this is the best sleep apnea solution on the planet. This isn't some pie-in-the-sky thought bubble, or wouldn't it be nice if it created a micro-sized battery that didn't melt off your face pipe dream? We've actually submitted to the FDA. Stop worrying about claustrophobia and strap marks, or waking up looking like Cousin Ed on a bad hair day. And tell your spouse they don't have to sleep in the spare bedroom anymore. Join us. Together, we can make the mask a thing of the past.